sunscreen. You don't have any extra sunscreen.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You
That's
sure?
yeah.
You should put it on your nose. It's really burnt. Sorry. I guess at some point Mother doesn't.
I'm trying to burn it off.
It's a dude thing.
Well, I got melanoma.
It's exfoliation.
Right, he's young, he doesn't know. And when you get older, you start finding stuff on your face, putting it off, you're like, yeah.
I got it at 50.
Really? Did you ski?
20 years ago.
Yeah. I've had like basal. But I think it's the sun and the skiing. You're outside, you're hiking, biking,
Yep.
you know?
And fair scan.
Fair skin, yeah. Stubborn you are, just like your father.
Stubborn. It's too early to apply. The UVs are low right now.
That's Jared's wood. And the reflection from the snow.
Hmm?
The reflection.
Oh, sure, for sure.
For sure.
I'm only looking upward.
Yep.
I had a couple friends who had that. What is it? It was like in their face. They had to have it removed. I forget.
It's all horrible.
It's all horrible. Got that right. When I was a little girl, I was like the solar cane girl. Remember the girl with the little dog pulling her little
absolutely.
red hiney? That was me. Her all the time.
Wow, what a day.
Beautiful.
I wonder what the temperature is. 55?
Yeah.
I think it's like mid-50s.
Mid-50s.
Mid-50s. Yesterday was nice too. Actually, yesterday was a little bit better, I think, because it wasn't
Oh, cool.
a little cooler and it wasn't as mushy. Now it's
That'll do
mushy.
it. Another 5-10 degrees.
Now it's mushy. Very mushy. Where are you from?
Rhode Island.
Nice. Where?
East Greenwich?
Yeah.
10 miles south of Providence.
Yeah.
You guys?
Connecticut. But we spend a lot of time in Rhode Island. I rent a house every year in Charlestown.
Sure. Yep.
I love Charlestown.
Well, that season's coming quick.
Yep. I know.
A couple of months are bad.
I like the winter for many reasons because I ski and the backyard just goes to sleep. And you don't have to worry about like,
That's
oh,
for sure.
yard. That's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I plant perennials and they come up every year and I'm happy.
Nice. They're starting now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be warm by us for sure.
I think it's supposed to cool back down a little bit though.
Oh, yeah. It can change quick.
Yeah.
Especially up here.
Yeah, it's not going to even much snow this weekend.
And then people get crazy because they want to start planting, but you should wait until Mother's Day, right? Because people start early and then things die.
Yeah.
I like Rhode Island. It's a nice state. Very
It
nice.
is. Nice little state. So
Yeah.
is Connecticut.
Yeah, it has its
Every
issues.
place has it. Well, so does Rhode Island.
It has its issues, but these days I'm pretty happy. I'm in New England. Yeah, I like Connecticut. I do. You know, we have mountains, we have ocean,
Sure.
we have both. So we can ski. I mean, we tend to come up to Vermont.
Housing prices are cheap.
No. Horrible now. There's no housing. You know, my neighbors have they're selling their house. It's a decent sized home. It's almost 3,000 square feet. It's like 28, like that. 4-bedroom. 619. It's a fixer upper.
Fixer up.
A fixer upper needs 200,000 to make it. Something. Yeah. That's a lot.
I just sold a starter for $650, brand new, and then 2,400 square feet, and that was 1.15
in Rhode Island.
in Rhode Island.
You just sold.
And those are the asking prices.
Did you sell it to a New Yorker?
Massachusetts and Utah was the smaller house.
Yeah. I've noticed that a lot over the years when we rent, because we used to go to Block
Oh
Island.
gosh, Rhode Island's
Yeah, it's too
totally
much.
invaded by New York.
I know. They're my people. I try not to admit that's when. And I shouldn't
Right
have
at the beginning of COVID, it started.
Yes. They
Because
took
they
over,
said, well,
and then
it's so cheap.
they want the big houses. They don't want the cute little beach houses. They want big. And I will say about New Yorkers, they don't always blend in well with their environment. But I had a feeling.
Well, it can't be all bad. They're Yankee fans.
Right. Well,
Mets fans are the better ones.
it's my favorite city on earth. But,
How's New York doing now? I haven't been there since my kid lived there.
it's rough. The
Is it?
pandemic definitely brought back homelessness. We have a lot of drugs. You have a lot of what's the problem now, especially you have a lot of mentally ill young people on drugs who are homeless.
Whew.
And that's a dangerous,
It's a bad combination.
yeah, like the Bowery bums were nothing. You know, they were harmless. They just panhandled. It was nothing. But this is different. It's dirty. Garbage has really come. They're struggling. They brought back garbage bins. Like every business has to have a bin as opposed to picking up.
So you live towards the city?
I live about an hour and a half.
Oh, good ways.
Almost 2 hours.
Oh,
I own an apartment in New York.
I remember. It was beautiful not too many years
Oh, it's
ago.
beautiful. I love it. I have
Still is nice.
I have an apartment by.
I went to Yankee Stadium last year. It was really nice around the stadium.
Yeah.
And there's better and better all
and there's
the time.
more recreational in New York. Like I grew up in the city. I went to high school, and you didn't go to Central Park like after night. 5 o'clock. You're like nah. And you didn't go
Little
past
common
like
sense.
9th Avenue after that. No, now I schlepp myself down to Red Hook and going to all these burbs. Boroughs. And there's more like the High Line. You can run from the GW all the way down to Battery Park. It's beautiful on the Brooklyn side. So there's a lot more recreation, a lot more families.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people
Wow.
decided that to live in that bridge and tunnel thing, in Long Island and
yeah.
New Jersey,
That's
and
where my son lived in Long
schlepping
Island.
back and forth and being on the train all day.
Yeah,
They're
that's what
living.
he didn't like. Because he
No,
was back and forth to Manhattan.
yeah, it's too much. You have no quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't raise my kids, because you'd have to make a lot of money to live in the city. My parents got lucky, I think, and I'm an only child. But I didn't think I could raise my kids.
I don't blame him.
And I didn't want to
Good
live in
choice.
Long Island or New Jersey. So Connecticut seemed reasonable.
Connecticut's nice.
Yeah. And they blend.
Good.
Yeah, for the most part. Unless the Fairfield County, that's a little bit different. It is amazing, though, the property values and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
How much money
Right
people
before,
have.
I built houses, have all my life. Right before COVID, there was a lot of houses. So many houses. We don't know what to do with them. Nationwide.
Now,
Watch. In a couple of years. There's a lot of houses. So I don't know where they come up with them.
there's got to be a glut of office space. That's another thing that's hit Manhattan hard.
Population's like stable.
Right.
They're building millions of houses. Oh, there's not enough. We need 5 million more.
Right. But what about the office spaces? Everybody's working home,
Oh, jeez, yeah.
remote, all those buildings,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Truthfully.
Nothing,
Millions and millions of square feet. Empty.
right? So I think that's hurt New York also.
It's hurt everywhere.
But New
That's
York
not-
will always rebound, because people want to go there and live there. But I think after, young people go, for maybe 2 years, after spending, $5,000-6,000 a month on an apartment,
Yeah, oh, sure.
that
Yes,
wears
please.
thin after a while. People are like, well, maybe we should.
They sleep in their office. Jamie Dimon told them they all had to come back from Morgan Stanley, and they all got together and said, no, we're not coming back. And you know what he said? Okay. Same thing happened to my daughter in California, Stanton.
They made them
They
come
wanted,
back.
they wanted them to all come back, and they all got together. Oh, it's so easy now.
Well, the state workers in Connecticut.
So now they said, okay, 1 day a week.
Right, state workers in Connecticut are fighting that. I personally think they should go back to work. I don't think that some businesses are that effective.
And I agree 100%.
You do too much personal business interwoven with your profession.
It's too much of a temptation. It's too easy.
Of course. And then people call you at 8:30, 9 o'clock, like,